Good evening. My name is Staff Sergeant Spiller. Today I'm going to break it down to you. I'm going to give you a brief instruction and introduction to the Army Physical Readiness Training, better known to me and my fellow soldiers as PRT. To understand why today's soldiers can march long distances with the fighting load through rugged country and fight effectively upon arriving at the area of combat, to drive fast-moving tanks and motor vehicles over rough terrain, to assault, to run or crawl for long distances, to jump in and out of craters and trenches, to jump over obstacles, to lift and carry heavy objects, to keep going for many hours without sleep or rest, you must know the basis of PRT, physical readiness training. A soldier must be agile, have stamina, must be resilient, have coordination, and above all, have strength. You find yourself in the middle of Baghdad, Iraq. On a hot, blistering day, you have been on patrol and your water supply is low. You haven't had a hot meal since Monday, and today's Friday. And every time you think you're going in to rest, another explosion happens. This time, it's close to you and your location. What do? You sprint to your battle buddy's location. Now the enemy is starting to fire upon you and your location, and more explosions are going off, are getting closer and closer. You duck and you dodge. And when you get to your battle buddy location, you notice that he is hit and that he is hurting. How do you react? How do we as soldiers get through this? You have to stay in the fight. You have to get that soldier to cover. You provide buddy aid. And then you drag him to cover all while staving off the enemy. Alright. I'm going to tell you what the goal of physical readiness training is. Alright, the goal of PRT is to develop soldiers who are physically capable and ready to perform their duty assignments and combat roles. To reach this goal, leaders use PRT systems to aim first at developing strength, endurance, and mobility. Soldiers must be able to perform required duties and sustain activity during full spectrum operations. Soldiers trained through PRT demonstrate the mobility to apply strength and endurances to the performances of basic military skills, such as marching, speed running, jumping, vaulting, climbing, crawling, and combatives, and including water survival. Now, I don't know how water survival kicks in. I wouldn't make it because I can barely swim. Physical fitness and health form the basis of physical readiness. The secondary goal of PRT is to instill confidence and the will to win, develop teamwork and unit cohesion, integrate aggressiveness, resourcefulness, and resilience. Alright, cool. Now we'll get into the fun stuff of PRT. Now that I've explained the goal of PRT, now you're going to explore the exercises in which today's PRT's fighting force must endure to be ready to fight and win on today's battlefield. PRT sessions include the following elements of preparation and recovery. There are 10 preparation drills. I'm running down for you, so be with me and stay alert and stay alive. First, there's the bend and reach. Second, there's the rear lunge. Thirdly, there's the high jumper. Fourthly, there's the roar. Fifthly, there's what we call the squat bender. 6 is the windmill. 7 is the forward lunge. 8 is the prone row. 9 is the bent leg body twist. And 10 is my favorite, the push-up. Alright, now those are preparation drills. That gets us going. That gets your body flowing. That gets the blood going. Wakes you up in the morning. Alright, I tell everyone that when we're doing these exercises, you must be precise. Alright, precision is the key to these exercises. Because if you're not doing them precisely, then guess what? You can hurt yourself. And that's not what we want for today's soldiers. Alright, so we do the preparation drills, and now we got everything going. Then we'll slide into some activities. But today, we're going to strictly stick to the preparation drills and the recovery. Alright, so now we've prepped, now we're going to recover from what we just did. Alright, and they're simple. 5 easy stretching exercises, which we do normally for about 20 to 30 seconds. Run down to you. The overhead arm pull, the rear lunge, the extended flex, the thigh stretch, and the single leg over. Hopefully throughout this class I can break all 5 of these down to you and you have them down to a science. So, we've talked about the goal, we talked about the exercises, the preparation drills, and the recovery. So now that you got the grasp of what American soldiers goes through to be physically fit, this just is the tip of the iceberg. It goes a bit deeper and it gets a lot better. So in the words of all soldiers, both past and present, whore. See you later.